What's up, YouTube, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lizzie Locke, and I am an abstract artist and an intuitive guide. I work in the realms of energy and creation and helping people to unlock their creative gifts, their intuitive gifts, as well as to transform and become that which is already within. And so I really welcome you to this channel. And what's coming through today is the conversation on creative evolution. And it's something that's come up for me personally, even launching this YouTube channel or, starting projects and then them evolving into new things. And there's a concept that I want to speak clearly to today is keep going. And it is okay if what you are working on evolves and expands. Because in the process of creating, in the process of following your passion, it might open up into something completely different. It might open up into a new idea, a new project. But because you're putting that creative energy out there, it's going to come back to you and it's going to blossom. And that's one thing that I've been experiencing myself, even through this YouTube channel. I started it and started doing these weekly vlogcasts called The Creator Experience, where I've gone around with different people. And then, some weeks the energy hasn't been there to do the vlog in that way. But other things are opening up, other creations are opening up. And so may I be an expression, a reflection to you too, because I am growing with you, of it's okay to evolve, it's okay to shift, it's okay to be with what is opening, because you never know what that's going to lead to. For example, a couple years ago, I was running everything I did under the name Inner Lightscaping, and I hosted a retreat on creativity. And I remember going into that retreat and I was meditating very clearly on what that retreat was going to bring forward for myself and what I wanted to bring to the retreat. And prior to that, I had been doing a lot of teaching, a lot of work with people. And I remember before that retreat, I got a very clear message of, hey, Lizzie, you're doing great. And you can be more lighthearted in your teaching. You can be more playful in your teaching. It's not so serious, right? Because I had slowly, on some level, started to embody a more serious teacher, which is okay. And there's absolutely a beauty in that, because it's okay to be that, right? It's okay to be all of it as it is relevant to be it, right? But then I remember after that retreat, what ended up occurring is I was sitting in my office in Austin, Texas, and I had all of these art supplies around me. And I just started painting. I had done intuitive drawing for a long time as just a morning practice. And then I had these paint supplies, and I had never really played with paint before. Not in a connected way, not in a way where I was really paying attention. And so I just started to paint. And I couldn't stop. It was all I could do in each moment I could as I was painting and I was working with my clients. And that became my main focus because I allowed it to open. And I'm continually in that process of opening and discovering the next part of creation. And it's okay if it shifts. It's okay if it evolves as it's meant to. And personally, I'm someone who likes to jump in, like the deep end, and swim and explore and find out. That's how I learn. I'd much rather just do it than think about it and then do it. And there's no right or wrong here. That's just a way that I prefer. And with the art too, lately that has evolved into making custom art jackets, which are really, really fun. And that's continuing to evolve. And the point in that is wherever you are in your process, it's okay, and keep going. Keep creating. If one day art is lighting you up, if one day singing is lighting you up, if one day writing poetry is lighting you up, or working on a novel, allow yourself to be putting that energy out there and showing up in that creative life force, because it will come back to you. You know, what you give is what you get back. And I've realized that from times when I'm in my creative flow, it always flows back. And so that's my message here today, is wherever you are, keep creating. Like, there's no right or wrong here. Life is too short to be worried about it being good enough. I think I have 29 YouTube subscribers in this moment in time, and I love that. And I'm going to keep creating, because it's not about the validation. It's not about the likes. It's not about the views. If we make it about those things, we're externally sourcing our energy versus internally sourcing our energy and coming from a place of power. And when we do that, we will not be dependent upon dopamine hits and validation in order to keep creating, because we will be finding that power within ourselves. So it's actually a great gift to experience creation without constant validation, because either way, whether it's negativity or positive validation, we don't ever want to give our power away to an external source when it comes to that knowing within. So whatever it is you're experiencing, maybe you are experiencing a ton of followers and you've realized how that affects you, or how to hold your center through that, through the ebbs and flows of that, right? So we are always presented the external reality to allow ourselves to grow, because our external reality is simply a mirror for who we are and what we are evolving into. And when we allow it to grow, we grow. And so, that's the message here today. Go for it. Just do it. Let it be messy. Much love. And peace, or peace and love. Yeah, that's the right way.